here with Sean at the RC Bash Fest here today. Sean, what brought you out?
Got a late night message last night, told me to grab some RC cars, come out and have fun, so I did.
Right on, what'd you bring?
Traction Slash with a Mamba Monster 2600 running 4-cell.
Word has it that you're a mechanic at a real racing team, man.
Crew chief on a 2-team mini stock Team Blue Racing.
Right on, and who's the driver for that?
My brother Rob Goss and my other brother Willie Howes.
Right on, so you got a cross relationship between real car racing and some RC action.
Yeah, we started out with this, gave it up, decided to go real.
Ooh, well, now you're still bashing though, right?
Oh yeah.
Right on.
Gotta do that.
Gotta do it.
Good morning, Canada. Welcome to RC TV. I'm your host, Nick Rack, and this is my co-host, Jeremy. Today, we are at Kawartha Speedway. We're going to be hooking up with some RC drivers that used to race in the TCS series that are now right into stock car racing.
Let's learn about the cars and see them race.
Yeah, let's check this action out.
Rob, how long have you been racing for?
I've been racing for about 4 or 5 years right now.
Okay, and how did you do last year?
Last year I placed in the top 10 at points at Peterborough Speedway.
Perfect, cool. And do you think it's fun?
It's awesome. It's so cool. It's just the adrenaline rush you get going around the track. You're doing about 120, 130 miles an hour. It is just one heck of a adrenaline rush.
Was it a natural progression from the RC racing into this, like,
It's
especially
huge.
with the setups and stuff?
It's huge because it's almost like the exact same setup. I mean, you got your cast, your camber, your crossway. The only difference between basically, you know, stock cars and RC racing is the cars have to weigh a certain amount. Like this car has to weigh 2,600 pounds. I mean, that's a lot of car, but you know.
But did it teach you a lot coming from the RC?
It taught me a ton, just absolutely ton. Today's event, it's going to be 2 heats, and hopefully you do as best you can through those 2 heats to get in the A main. And if you don't get into the A main, you have to run a B main.
Pretty much exactly like RC racing.
Correct, just like that.
This is my 3rd consecutive season. I've done 2 full seasons already in this exact chassis. We've changed stuff from year to year, as in like paint scheme and different locations, camber, caster, all kinds of stuff like that, but this is my 3rd full season. Our first year we went out and we actually led the points at a Mosport, which is Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, since night 2, won our first championship, Rookie of the Year, Best Appearing Car. Fans voted Most Popular Driver all in the same year. Our 2nd year, we led the points from the first night all the way to the last night and won a championship. So we're in our 3rd year now. We've had great success with this car and this chassis, and we're hoping for at least maybe like a top 10 today, top 15 with all these talented drivers out here today.
Okay, so what are the similarities between RC racing and this? Is it really comparable?
For the most part, it is the same. When you race an RC car, your car will push just like these. Your car will get loose just like these. You race your car too hard, your tires go away just like these.
Yeah.
So it is very similar. Just the main difference is the size. When you crash an RC car, you yell for a marshal, he flips you over. When you crash one of these, crew's got to work all night.
Okay, Sean, enough talk, man. I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Rob's getting in his car, Willie's getting in his car. The race is on, right?
We're
So
going.
hopefully they're going to do great in the qualifiers, right? I'll see you in the pits.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Willie, how did the practice feel out there?
First time ever turning laps here at Kawartha, so the car is all right, just trying to find out where to pick up the throttle, where your braking points are. Car felt a little unstable going in, like a little bit of a loose, and it felt a little tight off, but don't think I was quite driving the track right just yet.
It's good. I feel comfortable in the car. I'm not too sure if we're going to do any more practice right now. We're just going to save it for the heats. I liked it, so I don't really want to play with it too much.
Good luck, right?
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you in the qualifier.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, brother.
Yeah.
Right here, take 2 out of the left front.
this is what the marshals do when they come to a race. They put the stickers down in the car, so you can see it tells you the motor size, which is a 2.0, and then the weight is 2,600 pounds, and that's the limit for this class. Am I right, Rob?
That's right.
Willie, how often do you change your tires?
It all depends. We have a tool that can tell us how hard the tires get. Now, the softer a tire, the more grip you get in these cars. So,
All right, Willie. Well, good luck on your next practice.
thank you very much.
No problem.
Willie's going out for one more practice, as he was saying earlier, just to check because they did do some changes.
Okay, let's take a break from the Mini Stock Nationals and see what else is going on here. We have Hurricane Midgets, Super Late Models, and Handover Holiday Modifieds. That's a lot of cool stuff, but let's get back to Rob in the pits.
Now, it seems like we're dealing with a little bit of an issue here.
Yep.
Car's not starting, so the guys are gonna bring it back to the pits. While we get this figured out in the pits here with Rob, we get everything sorted out, let's go back to the track and see how Willie's doing. Well, look, as you just saw, folks, Rob got rubbed right into the wall.
John.
John!
John!
John.
John!
John.
John! Yes! Where did they get it? At John's Hobbies. Willie, I see a smile.
Oh, yeah.
So something must be going on. What's happening now?
I don't know what happened between that last practice and this one, but these guys just gave me a hot rod today, so hopefully we can do something with it, but it's lights out fast today, just lights out different. Like, we made a couple of changes, just pretty much threw the kitchen sink at it from what we thought was gonna work to what we never thought would work, and now this thing's just stupid fast through the corner.
Okay, so right now they just added a brand new ground wire to see if that was the problem, but unfortunately it's still not working. So we're gonna see what happens from then. All right, so they're gonna try and see if they can change the starter and see if that'll do anything.
Well, guess what, Jeremy?
What?
The mechanic figured out what was wrong.
What?
It's this solenoid here. The wire in there wasn't sparking properly, and the solenoid, right, controls the spark.
Wow.
That's what ended up happening. $10 part. Hey, I'm gonna throw that away, just like that. Rob's got her fired back up. Looks like the new starter worked. You can see he's a little happier. He was sweating there for a while. He only got one practice in, but he said the car was fine before the practice. Now the qualifiers are gonna start soon, so we're gonna get right out there and check out how he does.
This should be interesting. Rob is in the #2 position this heat. Rob's got a good start. Let's see if he can stay at the front of the pack.
Green flag flying. This one's going to get in down the back straight away. Cars are looking for room. We got
No! He's not going to be happy about this. Let's look at that again. The orange car seemed to cut him off and rub him against the wall. But I can't say Rob didn't make initial contact.
Well, look, as you just saw, folks, Rob got rubbed right into the wall, right? The other driver has been warned on it. It looks like most of the damage, and you can see the crew fixing it here, is that fender right down there. And the fender's rubbing on the wheel. And you can see where he rubbed into the wall right here.
They've been working on it for an hour. They're going to try and see if they can get this car on the track.
We're just taking a look at it. It's just like RC. You break something, you got to fix it right away.
my gosh, they actually got the tire on. It's off the jack. That's amazing.
Okay, folks, we had a wonderful day here in Kawartha, seeing a fantastic race, right? It's the final race right now, so we're gonna check out the action. And folks, this is something that RCers got to come out and see. Same setups, right? Same cars, fantastic stuff, folks. Here you go, let's check out the racing. Well, folks, we had a great time here today at Kawartha Raceway. It was fantastic racing. Our driver in the background there, Willie, he was really respectable.
Finished in the top 20.
Yeah, top 20, considering some of the race car drivers on the track have been racing for 8 or 9 years, and Willie's only been racing for 2. So folks, all you RC racers, if you want to step up and get yourself a late model car like this, a 4-cylinder, and go have some racing, come check out some of the racing here at Kawartha Downs. Take care, folks.
We had a
From me
great
and
time
Jared,
here.
have a great day. Take care.